throw that kickstand down, pop a Coldwood, and sit back and relax. It's time for the John and Heather Show, featuring John and Heather Toto, Florida's favorite biker couple, documenting the biker lifestyle and bringing you the latest in events and interviews from the biker world. And now, here's John and Heather.
Hey, it's the
John and
Heather Show coming to you live from
our production studio, riding with that fine bunch, Born to Ride.
Born to Ride, coming to you live. That's right. That would be us.
That's right. How you doing tonight?
Doing wonderful, baby. And how are you?
Not bad at all.
I'm doing fantastic. I'm hanging out. Hey, I'm feeling good. Got my arm a little sore from the shots today.
You got like 3 vaccines today. I don't know why you got so many at the same time.
Did.
Yep, you got your rabies and your distemper. So
I did. I got my rabies and my distemper shot. I did. So I'm feeling all right.
I had to say it. I'm sorry.
Thank you, John. Thank you for that one. I am feeling good. Got the arm sore though. I did. I got 3 shots today.
Yeah, why'd you get so many at the same time?
Because I don't know. I just figured I wanted to get a bunch of shots. I wanted to come, get my shots up to date.
Okay.
I felt like I needed to get them, being I'm pushing 60.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm 57. So I don't, what happened to me with the brown recluse bite scared me. 3 years of being down and out was bad.
That's true.
And I don't want that to ever happen to me again.
Yeah, so she's getting
No,
all loaded
thank
up
you.
on the shots.
Definitely. Anything I can do to protect myself, I'm going to do. So like you said, I got my rabies, my parvo, my distemper.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I got my my hepatitis B, my shingles, and my tetanus. That's what I did.
Okay.
So my arm's a little sore. I got 2 in one and 1 in the other.
Yeah, this year coming out with all the band-aids down her arms, it's like somebody with chevrons in the military.
Yeah, like they say, party in the front and business in the back, baby.
That's a mullet. Yeah, business in the front, party in the rear.
Whatever you want.
So how's everybody doing out there? We had a really good week. This weekend we had the CARES Run that we attended. And the CARES Run is a wonderful organization, and they're basically for anything related to child abuse and to stop and to fight the battle of child abuse in our neighborhood and in Citrus County. And it was a wonderful ride. It was put on by CARES organization.
Sorry.
Oh. There you go.
There you go.
We had 2 things going at once.
Sorry.
So the CARES Run was to fight and combat child abuse in Citrus County, and that was put on by our good friends Guard Dog and Ninja. The ride was about 100 bikes strong, and we went from the Citrus County Sheriff parking lot to Crystal River Harley Davidson. Can't speak today.
Yeah,
Crystal River Harley Davidson, and it was a nice ride, escorted by the police department.
Yes, it was. We had a good time.
The local Citrus County Sheriff's Department went ahead and supported and gave us a ride, so we didn't have to put our feet down anywhere. We were going right through all the intersections. They had everything blocked off, and that's always a fun ride when you have a police escort. Now, I led the ride, and Heather was right behind me, and the entire 45-minute ride, I had to follow behind flashing lights.
Yeah, we did.
It's the weirdest experience in the world when you're on a charity run that's escorted by the police department and you're one of the ones up front, or as I was actually up front because the founder of the organization couldn't ride. His bike was there, his truck was here,
and his wife was sick with pneumonia.
So needless to say, I led the ride out there on the CVO, and for 45 minutes, and I've done it for years. Following the cops. Normally I ride next to Pete, but this time I took the lead with Heather behind me. And you ever get like a flash in your face when someone shoots a picture of you and you get that blue dot that kind of lingers for a while?
Yeah.
Try following those flashing lights for 45 minutes. When I got off that bike, I thought I was in a disco. My eyes were flashing and everything else. But I'll tell you right now, I would much rather follow a cop than be followed by a cop.
Let me tell you,
especially a biker cop, because
it was nice to have the chance to not have a cop behind me.
Yes, and Pete and Guard Dog and Ninja, they raised good money. They raised, I don't know what the exact figures on it yet, but they raised good money for the Citrus County advocacy groups and organizations which deal with child abuse in the
for the children.
It's all for the children.
They raise good money, point blank, for the kids.
And 100% of all their proceeds goes to charity. So that's an awesome organization. And like I said, we're 100 bikes strong. We rode into Crystal River, Harley Davidson, escorted by the Citrus County Sheriff's Department. Sergeant Alstead was there, and she's been doing it now for 8 years. And she's always a wonderful advocate for.
Oh, I love Sergeant Anstead.
Yeah, it's Anstead. That's what. Yeah,
Anstead.
Yeah, and she's been doing this for years. She's that type of woman. If you hand her a microphone, she gets insulted.
No, she doesn't. If you don't hand her a microphone, she gets insulted.
No, the last time they tried handing her the megaphone last year, she turned it down.
Oh, a megaphone, not a micro. Oh,
a megaphone.
Megaphone.
That's, I'm sorry, I meant the megaphone, that's Jay Fryman. And just like a megaphone when you want to try to talk to somebody. That's just the way she is.
What's up, Jay Fryman? What's up?
And she's in charge of all the police cops that are there. So it's kind of hard probably to be a female sergeant in charge of all those men.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be hard.
Yep.
And she's an awesome, awesome sergeant.
Oh, yes, she is.
I mean, that lady, long story short, this woman, she's an awesome, awesome cop. She jumped over a rail 7 years ago.
Oh my God.
Yes. I was at a rock concert.
It was our
and
first.
I got punched in the face, and she jumped in to get the person that punched me in the face, that sucker punched me,
and dragged them out
before I was able to beat the snot out of them.
That was the first time we videoed Saliva. We had front row center, and we were hired by the.
What's up, Debbie? Oh my God, my good friend. Oh my God, it's Debbie La Motocicleta. Oh my goodness, I have not seen her in a long time. She has been in Puerto Rico.
And there's Crystal chiming on too.
Debbie, what's going on?
We got Crystal chiming in.
She is watching us from Puerto Rico.
There we go.
Oh, Debbie, we love you. Mwah. That's for you, Debbie. Aww.
And then Crystal popped on too.
And Crystal, our good friend Crystal.
Love your face.
We love you, Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we love these ladies.
Yes.
And of course, we love you, Jay Fryman.
That's right.
We love these sisters. Oh, we love them.
Now we got to talk about something that's coming up too.
Yes, we have a wonderful evening coming up, and we've got some wonderful stuff. Yes. We have a wonderful guest coming up this evening.
Yes,
we do. We have Cody Ertman from the Buffalo Chip coming on.
Manager, isn't he?
He is the public relations director and the director for the media.
Yep.
So you guys definitely want to watch him this evening.
Yes, he'll be going over everything that's coming up from the Buffalo Chip, all the new events coming up.
It's going to be fantastic. I mean, come on now, you guys know.
Yeah, there's nothing
director
like
of the media. Come on. In public relations for the Sturgis Buffalo Chip, you know how important and fun that's going to be.
I mean, because Daytona is always awesome, but I'll tell you right now, the Buffalo Chip is just a totally different experience.
There's really nothing else like it. So we're going to have that this evening. But before we do, let's talk about some other things.
Yes.
What we've got going on right now, we've got this going on.
That's from Mike and Spike, a good friends of the John and Heather show, and a good friends to all of us. See, Mike and Spike. Mike is the human, and Spike is the blue and gold macaw. She's 31 or 33 years old, and they've been together for 28, 29 years.
Spike the bird is 33.
Yep. And what happened was she lays an egg at least once a month and has an urge to lay an egg, and she went up getting something called egg bound.
Egg bound, which means they're not able to lay the egg, pass it.
Pass the egg. So she had to have emergency surgery, and it was very expensive to go to an avian doctor to be able to have surgery for. So there's going to be a charity event coming up, and it's going to be at the White Room. And the White Room is sponsored by Born to Ride, and that's going to be at Land O'Lakes Boulevard, at Land O'Lakes, Florida. Zip code's 34638. Now, while we're having everything going on with the White Room and the bike shows and everything else that Born to Ride puts on, we're also going to have, a charity fundraiser, or, also there's a GoFundMe going on.
There's a GoFundMe, and Mike has it on his page.
Yep. If you go to Mike and Spike and you go to their Facebook webpage, there is
right under, and it's right there, Mike and Spike.
Yes. And what it is to help him pay for the vet fees for his beloved bird. And like I said, an avian doctor is very expensive. He's been a good friend of the show, a good supporter of Born to Ride. And
they've been together, like we said, 29 years.
They've been together longer than we have.
Yeah.
They've been together longer than a married couple. Well, those birds live for 60 years.
Yeah.
So being able to have a pet like that, a big blue and gold macaw, it's basically like having another member of your family, because a lot of times they outlive the people that buy them.
Yes, they do.
So Mike and Spike this. So anyway, he needs to have, he already had surgery. She already had surgery, and she has to have another one too. So all the proceeds that we're trying to raise for Mike and Spike will be going to the vet bills. And you have to see it. Spike rides right on the Harley
on the bike
with Mike. They go around everywhere, and they're just an awesome team. And it's good for the children. The children love to see her. It's really awesome. So we're going to be helping out Mike.
Yeah. So we need your help. So please help us. We really want to help them. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, we got some stuff coming up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Michael Crossman.
Oh, that's good for
Pork Butt. How you doing, Pork Butt? All right, guys. We got a video for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to show you a short video right now. And then we've got some other video for you from the Buffalo Chip.
That's right.
And then we have the guest of the night for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we got so much going on. You guys run and get your drink, run and get your snack.
Got my root beer.
Whatever other party favors you might need.
Whatever you might need.
You never know. And get ready, because we're ready for you to have a good time and join us here.
Which one you want to do?
I'm looking, baby. There we go. Ready?
That one is
it's a short.
Okay, we'll do a short first.
Ready?
Here we go.
Well, they ask me why I sound like this, with a 6-string growl and a hammer fist twist. Why I talk back when I should behave. Why I show up loud like I'm digging a grave. I say, son, I ain't here for your rules or permission. I was raised up proud on a rebel ignition. 'Cause I was born to raise hell. It's in my bones. Cranking Skinner loud on a rotary phone. My daddy drank whiskey, my granddad did too. So don't be surprised when I howl like a fool. I don't sit in silence, I don't play it small. This outlaw blood don't blend at all. You call it trouble, I call it tradition. I was born to raise hell, it's a family tradition. Wine in a 3-piece suit, I shotgun beer and scuffed up boots. You can keep your manners and your champagne crowd. I'd rather two-step with the bar lights down. They said you're too rough, I said damn right. I was cut from leather and Friday night. 'Cause I was born to raise hell, it's in my name. Ain't here for clout, I ain't playing no game. My mama lit fires and my uncle raised Cain. So don't look shocked when I dance in the rain. I don't kiss rings, I don't fold and run. I'm the tailgate preacher with a loaded gun. You call it reckless, I call it conviction. I was born to raise hell, it's a family tradition. mine's got moonshine veins. Bible in the dash, but we sin just the same. We ain't rude, just real, and real don't change. So if that's too much, stay out of my lane. I was born to raise hell, stomp the floor, let the devils know what I came here for. From the sawdust bars to the county fair, you'll hear my name in the midnight air. I don't fit in and I've never tried. Got boot marks deep in my hometown pride. You call it chaos, I call it religion. I was born to raise hell. It's a family tradition.
So there you go.
That was the CARES ride right there. That was some of the shots that I took at the CARES run. And
that was from this
full
weekend.
Parking lot full of motorcycles, and we really had a good time there. John and Heather was there. Guess what?
I just read what Debbie wrote. I love you, Debbie. I love you, Debbie. You are so funny. Oh my goodness. I love you, Debbie.
Oh man. So that was the CARES run, like I was saying, and we had a full packed parking lot at the Sheriff's Youth Ranch, and at the Sheriff's parking lot, and we had a really, really good run, and there was a lot of money raised. It was really just a good time event.
Yes, it was, and it was a great ride. It really was. We had a good ride, like you said, and raising the money for the children is what it's all about, bringing awareness. That's what I consider a good day.
Yeah.
Being a survivor is something I hold near and dear to me. And
we even ran into the was that one group for trafficked children?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Flip's group.
Yeah,
We didn't see Flip though.
yeah, but we ran into a lot of other advocacies when we were there too.
Yeah, a lot of other groups came out to help us, and that's what it's about.
It is.
So we like that. We really do, and we appreciate that. That means a lot to us.
It does.
It's what it's about,
Yep,
you
it
know.
does.
Having groups come out and help us and show that,
Support.
and excuse me, that's, helping support another organization is what it's about, because there's room for everybody. It's not that, oh, this is my organization, this is this is what we're fighting to try to help these people, and so are you, but there's not enough room for both of us. So, I'm taking all of it. Everybody needs to share.
Yes.
And that's important. Definitely very important. And that goes to say for everything in general, it would be much nicer in the whole world if people learned how to share.
That's true.
Much nicer.
That is true.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Wouldn't you?
Yes. Wise words, baby.
Of course, baby. They came from me.
That's right.
Of course. All right, guys, I'm going to go with the video that we have from the Buffalo Chip and Camp Zero.
Can we do that one?
Yes, we are. And that is also going to be with tonight's guest, Cody Erkman. He will be on a little later, and he is going to be giving us the Skinny Winnie. Oh, boy, I can't wait. But until then, let's get a little bit of background.
Okay.
And you guys get to watch a little bit of what goes on at the Chip.
Okay.
But that all switched the first time you called my name.
Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black and white. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, 144.1 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 2 victories opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Billings, Montana, here is AJ A-Train Craig. Across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears red and white. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, an even 145 pounds. His overall bare knuckle fighting record stands at 2 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Helena, Montana, here is Timmy Mason. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Hey, it's the John and Heather Show coming to you live from Sturgis, the Buffalo Chip, South Dakota for the 85th Annual Motorcycle Rally. And we are here on the first day, that's right guys, in Motorcycles as Art Museum. And I'm here with Lily Key, and she's an invited builder. And she's going to tell you all about her amazing, and when I say amazing guys, you know the type of things that I like. Wait till you see what she has built. Wait till you see. She's going to show you her builds, okay? Lily, tell me all about your bikes. First off, tell me about yourself just a little bit. Who are you? Where did you come from? And a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, Heather. So my name is Lily Key. I am the founder and owner of LK Moto Art Custom Motorcycle Shop. I'm originally from Armenia, and I moved to United States 7 years ago. My shop is located in Los Angeles, and I started this craziness literally 5-6 years ago. So
that's great.
Yeah.
So 5-6 years ago, that's it.
Yeah,
just 5-6 years ago.
That's it.
How long have you been riding motorcycles?
5-6 years.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all.
Really?
Yes.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. But this is something like a dream for me, and I'm living my dream actually.
As you should.
Yes, this motorcycle culture is not something very common in Armenia, because you guys are so lucky. You're free. You can do whatever you want. But it was not like that in Armenia back in the days. Yes, and when I was very little, I was in love with 2 wheels, but I could not even dream about riding a bike because my parents were against me riding. But I actually got a couple friends that helped me to learn how to ride a bike, and I was sneaking and riding with them sometimes. And one time I got caught by my parents, and I got grounded.
Oh my!
So, stuff
was
like
it
this.
Worth it?
Yeah, it was terrible. I don't want to remember about those days because
good for you.
I was so depressed not to be able to ride a bike. But
we shouldn't take what we have for free here, should we?
Right. Yeah. You guys take everything as granted.
Yeah, we shouldn't take it for granted. No. Well, that's an amazing story.
Yeah, and so when 5, 6, 7 years ago we moved to United States, and my husband actually asked me what kind of car I want. I said, no more cars. I'm in a free country. I can ride a bike. Finally, yay!
And guess what?
I bought my first Harley, and I started doing some crazy stuff on the bike. And this is my commuting motorcycle.
Look at this, guys. How long did this take you to build?
So, original bike is a Softail Slim 2019. And I started customizations right away. The same.
It's gone through a lot this year. You guys have supported her. And that is what makes us so special, guys, because we're a community of bikers. Over here, we are all about LOVE. If you ain't got no respect, get the fuck out. All right, y'all ready? Yeah. You ready? Ready? Y'all ready? Yeah, she's gonna give you a countdown.
All right, come on, motherfuckers! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, get that melon, make it go pop. Oh yeah, so I've got a great view right over here. This is what I'm talking about. You fuckers know what I'm talking about. They're all over here. So as you can see, a lot goes on in this. I had Joe last year with my bum on. So you got to really watch it. You get injured here. There's no insurance over here, so if you break your bum down, girls, you're toast. I need to hear some shit talk. I thought y'all were ornery as hell. Talk shit. Come on. Come on. Hey, son, Cody! Watermelon all over your face. All right, let's go. Oh, now it's getting to it a little bit. I just need to get picked up a little bit faster. Everybody's getting into it.
I'm pulling this way, you pull that way. Go.
It's getting more intense. You know it is when the girls are sticking their ass out like this. It's getting pretty intense. Oh, God. Come on, no leverage. This is Camp Zero, y'all. We're going to have a good week. We got a lot of shit going on over here. Make sure you check the schedule. A lot of goodies. A lot of fun. A lot of crazy shit.
Things we used to do.
Okay, we got a little bit of shit going on here. I see a little melon mash. Okay, yeah. Yeah, a little faster. Go on. Oh, they're starting to argue. There's fights starting to break out over the table. Oh, the threats are coming in now. I think that's it. Come on, y'all. You may have to take a drink, you know. You can take a break if you want to be the fucking loser. He says, I need some tequila. Well, the tequila's in it when it busts. It's a surprise. You gotta eat it. Eat it all night long. Oh, y'all. Cut that melon to blow. Hey, girl. That's classic, please. Okay, y'all ready? I want each and every one of y'all to remember that you're not friends right now, you're enemies. And I wouldn't piss you off. You're gonna roll that keg all the way down in between those cones, whoever gets their first win. And if you win, you gotta take your pants off on the way back. So we're doing this for y'all. Are y'all ready to put that keg? Put them on! Yeah. Put that fucking keg! Go, boys, go! Oh, it took an ugly turn. Uh-oh. Y'all just got your ass. We got a winner and a dead on the bike. All good. Welcome to Camp Zero. We're surrounded by a bunch of shit. You're welcome. All right. Stay right here, young man. I want to hear a little shit talk. Let's go, motherfuckers! I think I need some McDonald's, motherfuckers. What's up, buddy? Pizza oven? What about you? My nipples are hard. Yeah, they are. I need one. I'm getting high. It's nipple high now. All right, y'all ready? Yo!
All right, guys, there we go. That was our...
Just some fun and shenanigans from the Buffalo Chip.
There you go. And if you'd like to see the rest of it, you can on YouTube, because that's very convenient for us, isn't it? All right, guys. We have come to that time of the show where it is time for our special guest, and we are ready for Cody Ertman. I believe he's in the green room. Let me check and see if he's ready for us. Cody, if you're ready, give us a green thumbs up.
There we go.
Okay, he's ready. All right, guys, we're going to bring him on. How you doing, Cody?
I'm great, guys. How you doing?
We are good.
Fine.
Happy to have you with us.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm stoked to be here.
Glad to have you with us, and thank you for joining us, even though we have such a time change.
Yeah, I know. Well,
that's all right. It's earlier for me than it is for you.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not so bad on your end. You're like 3 hours behind. It's 9 o'clock here.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
So, Cody, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do with the Buffalo Chip.
Sure. So my name's Cody. I've worked at the Buffalo Chip for 6 years. This will be my 7th rally.
Wow.
I'm the media and PR director. So part of the marketing team here, one of the best marketing teams around. Shout out. And, you know, I've lived in the Black Hills of South Dakota my whole life. I've been going to the rally since I was a teenager, going to the Chip, seeing concerts since I was a teenager. So it seemed like the perfect career for me was to get into music and motorcycling. So that's what I did. And I've been loving it.
You definitely found the right click.
Yeah,
let
definitely.
me tell you.
You can't get more than the Buffalo Chip. So what do you ride, Cody?
Don't judge me, okay?
Oh.
It's a Kawasaki Vulcan.
Shoot, I have a Ducati, so don't feel bad.
Do you? Right on.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I got the Vulcan for free, and you know, I've spent more time trying to get it to run than actually riding it, probably. But I mean, what do you do?
Hey, that's fun. Working on a bike and wrenching, that's half the fun.
I disagree, but
okay, you know, Cody, people come to the Buffalo Chip every year, you know, and what makes the Chip people? What is the Chip? Why does it bring so many people?
Oh God,
you know,
yeah.
That's a great question. You know, the Buffalo Chip's been around since the early 80s, and you know, over the years, just got a reputation for doing things bigger and better every single year. And that's something Woody, our founder, CEO, is still trying to do all the time. I mean, you guys have had Woody on your show before. He's probably told you the whole origin story to your audience. And, you know, it just has created this place that has a lot of magic. And it's kind of hard to explain if you haven't been there, but it's like the craziest party you've ever been to times a million. And it's a lot of fun. And you just got to see it for yourself if you haven't experienced it yet.
I agree. I think the first time that we were there, I was like a deer in the headlights.
Oh yeah, you are. Most people are because of the immensity of it.
It is shocking,
yes,
the amount of fun and party, but at the same time, the amount of freedom and I can't say the word
camaraderie
is amazing.
You nailed it.
Like-minded people. Like, what's one thing that you could tell people they can't miss about the Buffalo Chip?
Can't miss about the Buffalo Chip. Gosh, there's a few things, but you know, I would say we have the best concert lineup around. We have an interesting property that a lot of people don't have. I mean, we have a swimming hole called Bikini Beach. You gotta see that at both during the daytime when it's all relaxing, fun, drinking in the sun, you know, resort type fun. And then you have to see it again after midnight when people are doing burnouts in the street out back. I mean, Camp Zero, you were just showing the video of the creator hangout. Camp Zero is a really cool part of the Chip. It's really, I feel like the future of the rally is something that's going to turn the rally on to the younger generation and keep it going with, you know, some freshness to it. So there's a lot of different things going on that really add to the experience.
I have a picture of Camp Zero.
Well,
and I'm not
Bikini
Camp
Beach.
Zero. I have a picture of Bikini Beach. Let me show you that. There you go.
Yep, there it is.
It's beautiful. That's just one picture that I'm not able to show everything. I wish I could, because I only get 10 slots.
Now, is that man-made Bikini Beach?
Yes, it is. So we drain it every year and refill it come summertime. So it is man-made. It's, you know, filtered water pumped in there. It's, you know, I think they dug the hole a long time ago, but yeah, it's man-made.
It's a hell of a lot of fun.
And then they have concerts right there too. They got
Yeah,
the stage,
concerts.
they got stage, and they got everything
They
there.
have a bar or two
Yes.
bars.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, one
There's one
and
there's
two.
bars. There's
I
two
think
bars,
there's
yeah.
one and two.
Yeah.
And yeah, the stage is over there. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
it,
the
like
fun
you
never
said,
stops there.
Yeah, the fun never stops because, like you said, at night, the burnouts
Yes.
Oh yeah.
and Camp Easy Ride is right
Mhm.
over there too.
Yeah, that's right. Camp Easy Ride's a great place to go. I mean, you just show up and, you sign up for it. You show up. You don't have to pack a tent. You don't have to do anything like that. You just show up and you got your
Simply
place
go
to
out,
stay.
Party,
And repeat and
repeat,
leave.
and relieve.
Yeah, it's a Camp Easy Ride. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. So what's something that's coming this year that people are not ready for? I mean, like what's something that's new that's coming this year?
Something new that people aren't ready for. That's a good one. I feel like we try and do something new every year, something kind of interesting. Well, first of all, we're doing a lot of infrastructure changes. I don't want to tell you exactly what, but a lot of the property will be completely upgraded with new stuff. So that'll be cool. Things people might not be ready for, or might not realize we do, is we don't just do two-wheel stuff. So this year, Ultra 4 Racing is coming back, and that's the big 4x4s, the trucks racing on our power sports complex. And those races are nuts, man. I mean, they're a lot of fun to watch. It's crazy to see. And it's funny, gearheads are gearheads, right? Motorcyclists generally like that kind of stuff too. So it seemed like the right fit. And they'll be back this year. They're here last year as well. So that's something people might not be ready for, but you should definitely check it out. That will be on Wednesday, the 12th is when the actual races are. And the trials are the day before on the 11th.
And they race, don't they? They race over where Camp Zero is, up on that hill and all that track over there, right?
Correct. Yeah. It's a gnarly track too.
Yeah.
And pretty gnarly hill. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch.
Now you got a lot of people coming this year, a lot of groups and everything else. Can you go over with everybody like the lineup of the people that are coming there?
Yeah, absolutely. I am very excited about this lineup this year. We got some good ones. So I'll just go in order. So Friday night, first day of the rally, we got David Lee Roth, Diamond Dave from Van Halen. It's going to be a killer show. I'm really looking forward to that. Second night, Megadeth. Really looking forward to seeing those guys too. Yeah. I mean, I went through a phase where all I listened to was thrash metal, so I'm stoked about that.
Me too.
Sunday, I'm really excited about this, and it's a huge, huge artist that we were very lucky to get. And I'm so glad he's come to the rally, is Youngblood.
Youngblood, yeah.
And, he's an up-and-coming artist, really exploded in recent years. And I think he's the future of rock and roll. This guy is insanely good, insanely talented. He just won a Grammy Award for his Ozzy cover at Ozzy Tribute Show.
He's supposed to be very nice, too.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about that guy. So I'm really looking forward to that one. That'll be a big night with lots of ladies too. Ladies love Youngblood. So if you're a single guy, that's the place you can meet your future wife for sure. Then coming up on Monday, I can't tell you who because we haven't announced them yet, but we will soon. So look for an announcement coming up very soon from the Buffalo Chip. We'll be announcing that show. Tuesday night, Leonard Skinner, rally favorite. Biker band that everybody loves, and you got to see Leonard Skinner at the Chip. It's a tradition, basically.
Yeah.
They love coming here, love playing here. We actually built our stage for them.
Wow.
Because we had a temporary stage back when, and they said, we're not coming back to build us a real stage. So what he did. So the stage we have is because of Skinner. Fun fact.
Wow.
Yeah. Next night is Lainey Wilson on Wednesday. Very excited about her too. She's winning awards left and right. She is country music. She is young, hip, really puts on a great show from what I hear. So excited about that one. Let's see here. Where am I? Thursday's Collective Soul and Buck Cherry. Nice. That'll be a great rock show, great rock and roll night. And then Friday is Drowning Pool, which they put on a great show. They were at the Chip a couple years ago. Really excited about that. And then we have yet to announce the last Saturday. So that's the lineup so far.
2 left to go.
Yeah, 2 slots left.
Headliner slots. And then we still have plenty of announcements to make for the openers. And sometimes the openers are who people, want to see really bad as well. So, we'll have lots more announcements in the next coming months.
I think for me in general, just from what I've experienced at the Chip, I could see somebody that I couldn't stand out at the Chip, and I'd still have a great time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, it's the soundtrack to the party. You don't need to necessarily love the band or know the band to have a good time at these shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I just do. The vibe, it's just astounding, and I'm still getting over the fact of seeing so many people, 30 to 40 to 50,000 people.
And limiting the motorcycles for applause. I mean, that's something that is also a Buffalo Chip standard too, because you go to other venues,
they don't do that.
They don't allow that. But at the Chip, you want that because that's how you're showing your affection for the band, is by just sitting there revving that Harley up. And I'm telling you, it's the only place that does it, and I love it.
You feel it.
You feel it when you get 150, 200 people doing that on a Harley. I mean, it just goes through you, drowns out the sound on the stage. It's incredible how loud it is.
It is.
You can't hear it for 2 days afterwards, but it's always fun going.
Yeah, it's worth it, right?
That's true. Now, you deal with a lot of these bands. Do they ever give you crazy requests or anything like that?
Yes. So we actually did an article about it last year because there was a number of funny requests. So in our Buffalo Chip Gazette, which is our publication that you find, all over Sturgis, we got a few, we lined out a few. I can't tell you who they're from, mainly because I don't know who some of them are from, but let me just go through the list of the weird ones for you. So we had someone request a boa constrictor. Did not do that, obviously. This one's maybe my favorite. It says 1 clown, preferably scary, 1 goat, 1 sheep, scratch off lottery tickets, which kind of makes sense. Some states don't allow that, and I think this was just a joke. Sometimes bands put jokes in there, but it was 10 local, decent quality hookers.
So,
just 10.
It wasn't a joke.
10, huh?
Yeah, 10's not that hard to find, right? So that's just some of the weirder ones we get. Other than that, mostly bands just ask for a bunch of towels and a case of beer, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Were they really in their rider?
Yeah.
They didn't just put it on a Post-it as a joke. They put it in their rider.
That was in the rider they would send, yes. And this is over the years. So our guy, our agent, he saved the weird ones. And, when we told him we wanted to do this article, he's like, I got you. I got a bunch saved.
That's like when you get those bands that come up and they want no eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. No eye contact. It's that's
quite frequent a lot of the time.
I just I never understood that one. No eye contact.
How can you do that?
You get to shoot for 30 seconds in the first song, and then everybody has to leave. It's like I never really got that. What's one of those things that happened at the Chip that you really can't believe actually happened?
Every year, I gotta say, I'm always blown away by Daredevil Wednesday. So Daredevil Wednesday is a tradition at the Chip that we recently restarted, just a celebration of daredevilism. So we have some wild stunts going on that day. So this year it'll be Wednesday the 12th. And we got some bigger things planned, but every year it gets wilder. Last year we actually had to do 2 days of Daredevil stuff because we couldn't fit it in one. And Chucky Crash broke the world record firewall smash, riding his bike through 22 firewalls. I don't know if you guys were there for that one.
No, but I saw them setting all that up, and I was looking at it and going, how the hell is he going to do that?
It was insane. So, stuff like that blows my mind. And it sounds like we might try some bigger stuff even this year. So that's something that always, just surprises me, blows my mind. But it's amazing to watch too.
Yeah, do you guys all sit around the table with the stunt crew and try to come up with these insane ideas?
Sometimes, the funny thing is a lot of the times they come to us, be like, hey, can I do this insane idea? Mm-hmm. And, we say, one thing Woody likes to say is we say yes, and then we figure out how. So a lot of the times that's how it goes. Mm-hmm. They have a crazy idea and we make it work.
Good. Yeah. Why not?
What's one of those moments that you're at the Buffalo Chip and you just stopped and said to yourself, this is the reason why I do this?
I get that feeling a lot, actually. We have a crew of like 20 people who work year round and hundreds of seasonal staff. But when you just take a second in the amphitheater or at the beach or anything, and you look around at all the people having fun, and you knew you were just like a little part of making that happen, and it makes it all worth it because you're working all year long to throw this one thing. And just seeing people have a good time, rocking out with their friends, it's so cool. And it's, the scale of the thing is crazy too. Mm-hmm. Like you guys were talking about, it's a huge place. We bring in a lot of people, and it's so rewarding to see everyone having a good time.
Yeah, that, when you put it like that, it's true and you're making it, you're enabling so many different people to have a good time on so many different levels. The fans to have a good time, the entertainment to have a good time, the creators to have a good time, the vendors to have a good time, the employment to have a good time. I mean, just to go on and on, there's so many different levels of people and wow. And everybody, it all comes down to having a good time.
That's true. Now, if somebody only had one night or one day to go to the Buffalo Chip, what would you tell them that they couldn't absolutely miss? They had to do it.
Oh, gosh. I don't know if I could pick one thing. So I'm going to give you first, they got to hit, let's say you just got to hit Camp Zero, do an event at Camp Zero. Then you roll on over to Bikini Beach. Same thing. Watch some crazy thing going on stage or listen to the band for a while. Then you got to check out a bike show at Crossroads. It's a free access area. We have 13 bike shows this year. Wow. So, there's a bike show every day. Yeah, 13. And then, of course, you got to head down and see whatever concert is that night. You got to finish off the night right. And then if you want, you don't have to finish the night at all because there's plenty of stuff going on afterwards. You could go back to Bikini Beach, catch more bands. You could go to Club Chip just on the outside of the amphitheater and dance the night away. I mean, that would be the best day you could have there, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Just
thinking about that for people that haven't been there, that just sounds awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
What's one of your favorite things to do there?
I have to say the concerts are still one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, I'm from rural South Dakota, right? We don't get a lot of concerts around here normally, especially rock shows. We get some country shows coming through, but we don't get a lot of big name bands around here. So Rally is a good time for me to see those bands. And also we bring in a lot of local people. A lot of visitors don't realize that, but this is where a lot of locals get to see shows. So I got to say, seeing the high caliber bands is probably it for me. That's the main draw. But I'm like a music person through and through. I love live music. The only vacations I ever take are to go to other festivals and see bands. So music is definitely what does it for me. And it can do it for everybody. But I mean, what's cool is we have a lot of different things that different people would like. We try and throw a party for everyone. So that's what we go for.
Now, behind the scenes stuff, is there anything that ever happened behind the scenes that went completely wonky, but you were still able to pull it off and it was still just a great moment, like a behind the scenes something?
It's hard to think of one because surprisingly that happens a fair amount. I mean, you guys have done events. You've been to events, not everything goes as planned, and you got to
It's
work
like live TV.
That's right.
Yes, exactly. Like live TV, you just got to go with the flow.
Mhm.
So, like Daredevil Wednesday, which I brought up earlier, that's one of those things that sometimes things throw you curveballs, sometimes last minute changes happen, and you just go with it. But no one on the outside really notices because it just looks like a cool show. That's our goal. If there is something that goes wrong, we go with the flow and make it, it's showbiz. You got to put on a good show.
Exactly. And like you said, most of the time they don't really notice unless you bring attention to it.
Everybody just thinks that's how the flow is supposed to go.
Exactly. Yep.
And that's the way you keep it going. I like it that way better. And I it's for me, somebody that has an awful lot of mistakes happen continuously. Like I've just learned roll with it.
Yeah.
That's the best way.
Now,
laugh at it.
Like, what's something that happened at the chip that would just shock somebody? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Yeah. Roll in there. Just roll in there.
Just shock the people watching right now.
Gosh, there's so much that would shock. It's interesting. Depends what your shock level is. So I've brought people who have never seen a burnout there before to like the Bikini Beach after midnight burnout area.
Oh my.
And that is a true shock for people. I mean, that is a wild ride to see. And if you haven't seen it, definitely go down and check it out. It's a lot of fun and it's an experience for sure. At least everyone needs to see it once.
Yeah.
So I think, and a lot of people don't know that happens. And so I think as far as shocking moments, if you go down there, you're going to be shocked by what you see, I think.
Now, what I like about the chip is that they offer all services. I mean, is that something that you just thought of? Because a lot of people come there, like you got laundry services, you got the sewer and septic services. I mean,
you got everything.
You have everything there. I mean, is that something that just came about, or did you guys really try to plan on having everything all inclusive?
Sure. Well, we do try and have everything all inclusive. We want people to have everything they need in one place. Realizing people aren't going to stay the whole time. They're going to go out and ride and whatnot. But it was more a natural progression. So you look at, there's this funny old photo of the chip early years. It's all dudes. Mm-hmm. And then right around after when we got running water and running showers is when you started noticing a lot more women in the audience. So like things like that, just, start with running water, then you get more women, then you put in a general store, then you get plumbing, and then all this stuff, it snowballs on each other. But yeah, we definitely want everyone to be as comfortable as they can when they get here.
It's amazing what running water, a few other attributes like that, some electricity, some water, some general store, some laundry service, what that will do to bring us in there.
Absolutely. And that's the goal. You can't have a party without women, right?
No.
That's true. Another one is, what did this role teach you about people that you didn't expect?
That is a head scratcher and a great question. Thanks, John.
I'm sorry.
I guess one thing I've noticed is that we're not as divided as people think. People,
good answer.
The great unifier is having a good time. It's our natural want and need to have a good time, to hang out with people of like mind, and you don't even have to be of like mind. You just have to want to have fun. And that is what, really brings us together. So I don't think people are as different as we're expected to be. We bring in people from all over the world, and there's a few common threads that bring us together, but everyone's different. And so that's what I've noticed is, who you are doesn't matter. As long as you're there for a good time, you're going to be shown a good time.
I like that. And on that note, because that's such a beautiful note, it's like kumbaya. It makes me feel good.
No, it does. It makes me feel good about that.
It does. And it's true. It's how it is. That's how the Buffalo Chip feels to me. Yeah. And we've only been there, what now? This
year will be our third year.
Yeah.
This year will be our third year.
And you can't keep us away.
No.
I don't want to.
No,
You're stuck with us now.
That's true. I mean, because I love going there. I mean, it's just everybody there, and all the people that work there are just so nice too.
Everybody.
I mean, I was talking to Woody, you know, and a lot of the venues that are down here, you always see it crawling with cops by the middle of the day. The Buffalo Chip isn't like that.
It's because your security
takes care of everything.
Yeah.
And your security team is top notch. I mean, I'm telling you, I've never seen any incidents with them. I've always thanked them. They're just an awesome group of guys that are really able to handle a situation with a lot of tact, which is something you also don't find at a lot of other venues too.
Well, it makes me happy to hear you say that. Yeah, our security team, the Cowboys, as they're called.
The Cowboys.
Best in the business.
Yeah, they do a great job, and they're very respectful. Everybody, they always say, "Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir." I mean, that
was very impressive to me.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Because I've gone to venues and they've had crappy security that really didn't know what
they just pick you up and toss you out of the way.
Yeah, or get into fights themselves. I mean, these guys are just so pro. I mean, that's why you don't need that. And I'm telling you, that also makes people feel really at home when they could go there, and the security just blends into the woodwork. The Cowboys, they just blend into the woodwork. You don't even know they're there, but the presence is known, which is just an awesome feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that I always really liked about the Chip, is that you don't see it crawling with cops. You don't see it, you know, because I've been to events and they're like 5 or 6 deep, traveling in packs around, and it's just not cool that way.
Hard to have fun that way. Yep.
Because I remember I asked Woody, I go, "How come there's no police here?" He said, "Because I told him not to come." That's a Woody answer. Now, I want to say, if anybody wanted to book a reservation, find out what's going on, or do anything like that, how would they go about doing that?
Go to buffalochip.com. We have a pretty newly designed website. It's a lot easier to use now. That has all the information you could ever want. You could also call our office if you have questions or just want help booking your spot or your tickets. You know, sometimes that helps. Our front desk ladies are the nicest around, and they'll hook you up.
Oh, yeah.
605-347-9000 is that number.
And that also has all the rates and everything too. Like if somebody wanted to book it, but maybe be on a budget, they could go through all that and they could call the office and talk to them.
Yep, 100%.
Shirley's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
She is great.
Her. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Cody, I want to say thank you for being on the show. I've had a great time. Thank you for explaining everything about the Buffalo Chip and, you know, telling our audience, especially about the lineup, and being able to go over the lineup and all the talent that you're going to have there at the Chip.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much for having me on. You guys are the best. Always love talking to you. So thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much, Cody. We really appreciate it. You taking your time out of your busy day. Yeah. We do appreciate it very, very much.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Have a wonderful night. Get some rest.
Yeah. Well, it's still daytime for him. It's only like, 7 o'clock there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
well,
yeah.
Then get to work.
I will do that. Thanks, Heather.
So much time off. I'm going to tell Woody on you.
Thanks for that.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.
See you, man. Well, that was Cody. I mean, he just did such a wonderful job at being able to go over everything that's going on and just being able to get, you know, the lowdown and the skinny on all the events that's coming up and just the back stories about things and the crazy things that the bands want, you know, like 10 prostitutes that are local.
Hey, man, that's what every band wants.
What do you say?
10 prostitutes.
What do you say, a goat or something like that?
You know you wanted a goat.
No, I don't.
I told your story.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for tuning into the John and Heather Show. Thank you for coming here every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock to be able to watch us. And we also want to tell you to keep it shiny side up
and rubber side down.
And also remember,
adventure before dementia.
Thank you, guys.
We love you all.
Love you all.